What's up, people? It's your girl Adiola. Please move closer. You guys know me. You know, I don't like to talk like that. I mind my own business. You will never hear me abuse anybody. If you put water in my mouth for 3 days, you will find it there. I mind my business. But when somebody that should know better decides to mess with my fellow Nigerians, Father, you must beg me. I say, don't beg me. Malam Gabashe, the president's spokesperson, Alaji, must you always talk? I've been telling you, my father, that I'm on speed dial. You should always call me. No, you must talk. You guys will not believe they were interviewing the man about the fuel price hike on Channel's television when he said this.
How many Nigerians have cars anyway? How many of them run generators in their homes that they need this fuel for?
Don't beg me. Gabashe. Did you seriously just say how many Nigerians have cars? Jesus. How many Nigerians have power generator in their house? My father,
is it fair that the farmer and the herder and all of these low-level people in our society, that the taxpayer money is taken from them and is subsidizing the lifestyle of our city urban dwellers?
So your government is set up to make life comfortable and easy just for farmers and herdsmen. The rest of us Nigerians, we are not human beings. You see, we have suffered. I am seriously worried about this man. Did anybody put something in his food or his water? Because people don't just wake up and open their mouth like that. Then I'm very, very worried. Especially somebody who claimed to go to school, to go to university. A whole presidential spokesperson talking like this. They need to fire all his cook, everybody in charge of his food and water. Some kind of enemies of progress are making him spit out abomination. Then we are praying for you, my father. Lori Okeyanu. And how can we even blame the spokesperson when the president himself said it just like that? That the price of fuel in Saudi Arabia is more than that of Nigeria, justifying the increase in the price of fuel in Nigeria. Is the minimum wage the same in both places? My father, are the roads in Nigeria the same with the roads in Saudi Arabia? Have you not been to Saudi Arabia? Have you been to Saudi Arabia? Do they have up NEPA, down NEPA? Do they take light in Saudi Arabia? Your eyes are not pushing you. Buhari no get shame. Is Boko Haram killing people in Saudi Arabia? Our Saudi policemen killing their own citizens every day. NSAS. You act as if the air infection is back. I'm not abusing you. I'm just observing, you know. How long have they been promising to end SARS in Nigeria? It don't take. For years now, they will tell us they are putting an end to SARS. We'll still see them on the road. They are getting paid. They are getting salary to kill innocent people. By the way, if you're not from Nigeria, that's the special police force in Nigeria that is licensed to kill at will. Then that's just the peripheral level of the equation. I'm just breaking it down for you. They look for young people with dreadlocks and they arrest them, even though many of them have dreadlocks themselves. Have you seen how some of them dress? They dress like hooligans, but they say that they are looking for hooligans. What is wrong in having dreadlocks? Story along. If they see that your phone is more expensive than their own, they try to seize it. They start interrogating you. They say enter your password. They want to check your email. Yada yada.
They invade our privacy anyhow. Sometimes we borrow money to buy phone in order to look good, to have a good life. They will still attack us. If you use iPhone now, they say you are 18. They say you are a criminal. Who is your father?
And if the young person is carrying laptop, he or she is automatically believed to be a scammer and can be arrested. They shoot to kill. They shoot at will. I am so happy that our celebrities are now speaking out. Oh, shit, Uncle Whiskey. You know how Buhari was wishing Trump quick recovery? Even though he doesn't care about regular Nigerians. Anyway, so Whiskey saw his tweet and replied to Buhari's tweet. This is what Whiskey said. Whiskey said, Donald Trump is not your business, old man. Police, SARS, still killing Nigerian youth on a daily. Do something. Nothing concerns you for America. Face your country. Ooh, no, he did not. Yes, he did. Yes, who? Father, did he just? Oh, my father. Whiskey, you have my respect. Did he just? Damn, brother Whiskey. You have arrived. We've been waiting for you. So in any case, some Nigerians are abusing Whiskey. They said that he was disrespectful. Me, I don't know. Let's read it again. Where is my glass? Donald Trump is not your business. Okay, that is true. I don't see where he's wrong in that one. And then he said, old man. Okay, so I mean, Buhari is almost 78. I don't know if we are supposed to call him a young man. Police SARS are still killing Nigerian youth on a daily basis. That is a fact, you know. Do something. Okay, he's calling his leader to do what he was elected to do. Nothing concern you for America. Face your country. Okay, this sounds like a very good advice to me, that the man should stay focused. I don't know, where is the disrespect? Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know if you saw the disrespect. Please let me know. I'm just glad that our celebrities are speaking out about the situation of things in Nigeria. It's not just Wizkid, but all the celebrities that are speaking out. Thank you so much, because that is when things will change, when our celebrities are speaking out. Let me know what you guys think about this. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.
We don't want SARS anymore. They're killing us. They're brutalizing our youth.
We, the youth, don't want a reformed SARS. We want you guys to call it off.
End SARS! That's all I have to say. End SARS. No need for big drama.
The reason why I'm out here is because I'm scared. Yeah. Tomorrow I could get a bullet in the head. Yeah. My sister could get a bullet in the head. Yes. My friends could get a bullet in the head. Someone that I don't even know could get a bullet in the head. Yes. So we are tired.
Moving on to Malawi, my people. Why are African leaders the same? At least many of them. I don't understand. I mean, we were all celebrating with Malawians when a pastor, a man of God, won the presidential election 3 months ago. You guys remember? Pastor Lazarus, then they put him on speed dial. Thank you very much. Anyway, the man of God during elections promised that his government will create 1 million jobs for young people in Malawi once elected, which was one of the reasons why a lot of people voted for him. So, in case you're watching, let me look here. It's quite shocking that just 3 months after you won the election, that you're already going back on your promises, saying that your government will no longer create 1 million jobs. It is now 200,000. What's that? How did you arrive at 1 million in the first place? Didn't you have a plan? Was that a lie just to win the election further from 1 million to 200,000? You didn't even try. He said that the government can only hire 200,000 people. And I'm like, why would the government be the one doing the hiring in the first place? I thought his campaign team had thought out new ideas that would generate new job opportunities. That is what I thought, because the government is not supposed to be hiring 1 million people. In any case, he's now calling on the private sector and entrepreneurs to hire more people, which is a good idea. Private sector entrepreneurs should hire people. I'm not saying that the government should do all the job creation, but why make promises that you obviously cannot fulfill? Or maybe it wasn't well thought out. Maybe there was no plan. Maybe you just wanted to win the election. I don't know. I'm just a bit disappointed. At the same time, I'm glad that at least he's sticking to providing 20% of what he promised. I honestly would love to hear from the people of Malawi about this, but personally, my hopes were really high. But while we're talking about the president, Mr. President visited Zimbabwe earlier this month, and you know, being a man of God, the people of Zimbabwe, you guys know what has been happening there. So they were urging him to talk to their president Nagangwa about human rights violations going on under his leadership in Zimbabwe. But I was shocked when he said that, oh, he's just a new kid on the block, still learning. I'm like, wait, what? Like, wow. I mean, he met with Nangangwa, their president, on a state visit for 2 days, but he couldn't talk to him about human rights violations. You guys know how Nangangwa has been arresting journalists and activists and jailing people, and how he's been stopping protesters. You guys are aware of all that. That's what they wanted him to talk to their president about. I'm like, what does it mean by being a new kid on the block? Do you have to be a president for decades before you can call a spade a spade? Like, let me know what you guys think. Hoping to hear from the people of Zimbabwe and the people of Malawi. You guys not don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. My African people, gather together. Let us celebrate our son for making us proud once again. Ghanaian people, you have done well. He's both Ghanaian and Tanzanian, right? But Ghanaian people, they like to claim him, you know. He's okay. He's British as well. But the truth of the matter is, Ghanaian jollof rice is working if you know how to work it. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for renowned architect David Ajayi. The man has been announced by the Royal Institute of British Architects as the recipient of the 2021 Royal Gold Medal. My people, this is the highest honor for architecture in the United Kingdom. I mean, this is huge. Now, this prestigious award by the Queen is bestowed on an individual or group who has significantly influenced, directly or indirectly, the advancement of architecture. And this is the very first time ever in the 173 years of this award. This is the first time that a black man is getting this award. I'm like, wow. Did I not tell you that there is something they put in that Ghanaian jollof rice? I'm telling you, if you have never tasted it, in fact, it tastes almost as good as Nigerian jollof rice. They are coming up. So congratulations, my father. Can I hear an amen from Nigerians? It's okay, Ghanaians will only try. They can never, they like to cheat with shito, but don't worry, we'll teach you guys how to make proper jollof rice. But as you guys know, I'm not here to fight about jollof rice. We already know who wins the battle when it comes to jollof rice. In any case, congratulations to my father. We are so proud of all his designs, including the National Museum of African American History in Washington, D.C. Yes, he designed that building. Have you guys been there? I'm telling you, I know, right? Also, the Museum of Contemporary Art in Denver, Colorado, as well as the Nobel Peace Center in Oslo, also the Moscow School of Management in Moscow. I mean, the list goes on and on. The man is good, and we are very proud of him. He's our son. We don't care whether the British people claim him. Anyway, congratulations, sir. You guys now don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So I like to end this episode with an inspirational story of a popular Nigerian journalist who went beyond reporting to making a difference. You guys know that we love to celebrate people who make a difference in other people's lives, O'Shea. But you know, in the case of Deji Badmus, the founder of TV 360, he is making a difference in the lives of so many students. Last year, he reported on the dilapidated condition of a primary school in Krome, Kaduna State, where students were sitting on the floor. No windows, no ceiling. Some part of the building was torn down, and his report forced the government of Kaduna to renovate that building. And this is how it looks now. I am so happy for those kids, so excited. Isn't that amazing? But you know, he didn't stop there. He thought, let me go back to my own school in Ondo as well, the secondary school where he graduated in 1994, St. Ambrose Catholic School. But when he got there to film, the buildings were all dilapidated. Some parts had collapsed, the ceiling was caving in, windows were missing, doors were missing, and the kids were still going to school in that condition. I'm like, how could anybody learn under such condition? So instead of filming and broadcasting this as news, he told his camera crew to stop filming, and he looked for engineers that could help him renovate one of the buildings. He thought to himself, enough of waiting for the government. What can I do?
The plan was to just cut open part of the wall and then put pillars. But as they were cutting open part of the whole wall just kept falling away. It was just not possible to salvage.
Wow, apparently it was so bad that the buildings could not be renovated. So he told the engineers to knock down that one building, that he was ready to rebuild that building. And that's what he did. He rebuilt that entire block of classrooms. But then he realized that there's no way the other kids will be studying in the remaining dilapidated buildings while some are in the new building. He's like, that's not fair. So guess what he did? He knocked down another building and rebuilt it. And to cut a long story short, they knocked down all buildings and rebuilt every one of them, including the staff room, complete with new toilets and borehole.
The fourth block is actually housing 10 toilets. And one more thing, we have a borehole over there now to provide water. So this is not about politics.
Wow. I mean, please show them the toilets one more time. You see what I'm saying? 10 toilets for the students, 5 for girls and female teachers, 5 for boys and male teachers, and a borehole. Jesus, Bradeji, move closer. We are very grateful. You are a very generous somebody, my Oga. This man is a journalist, but he went beyond the expectations of his profession to sow a seed that will change generations to come.
This whole project is born out of a very, very strong belief that education remains the best chance to achieve one's dream.
Wow, thank you so much, my brother. I mean, I asked him how much he ended up spending. He said roughly 35 million naira. That's about $90,000. Now, the reason that I asked how much you spent is so that if your government, your governor, your senator, or any official says that they are spending so millions on a project, anything that they spend that is above 35 million naira, that doesn't get you a similar value, that doesn't get you this kind of results, you are being scammed though. Then you must know. I'm sure that you heard that the provost of Warri College, Professor Mary Edema, put up her, you are welcome, my mother. Yes, I'm sure that you heard that this woman said that she used 36 million naira to build 2 toilet structures. Then, can you imagine? Consisting of 9 toilet units, 4 urinals, and wash hand basins. And I'm like, how is that possible in the same Nigeria? You get what I'm saying? And Professor, the woman, she's defending spending 36 million on this project. In fact, she said that they spent 17 million on each structure and 2.5 million just for consultation fee on the project. I'm like, you see, consultation fee, 2.5 million. That is just one example. But more importantly, the main reason I shared this story, once again, is just to challenge us that we cannot wait on the government to fix everything. We, the people, we can do so much more than we're doing. Imagine if he's waiting on the government. Do you really think that they will have new buildings? I mean, they may just decide to renovate and then the buildings may collapse in a few years' time. But what he did is a huge example of why we cannot wait on the government for everything. Think of what you can do where you are. You don't have to spend 35 million naira if you don't have 35 million naira. But maybe you have 100,000 and you can just help the motherless kids. Have you ever even noticed the street kids in the area where you live? Have you noticed the house helps that are being maltreated where you live? What about widows and orphans? Just think about what you can do. And even if what you have is 10,000 naira, you can always be a blessing to somebody. Amen, somebody. Please find the Badmus on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And above all, please subscribe to his YouTube channel. That is TV360. He's not just bringing you news, he's touching lives. Thanks to him that these students can now study in a more conducive environment. We are so proud of him. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So before I leave, guys, I've been telling you about helpmewalkout.com and I'm getting more and more people asking me questions. Please just visit helpmewalkout.com. They will help you work out and do anything and everything that you need done in Nigeria. And don't forget to use my name as promo code so you get $5 off of whatever you order on their website. Yes, they will get your transcript. Yes, they will help you to do a follow-up. Yes, they will help you survey land, survey. They will help you deliver grocery. They will help you do anything and everything that you need done in Nigeria. Also, if you're yet to download SendWave, that's the fastest way of sending money from the US, the UK, Spain, Italy, and Ireland to Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and Liberia. And if you're just downloading SendWave for the first time, don't forget to use my name Adela as promo code so they can add $5 to whatever you're sending to your loved ones. Alright, y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.